It's Monday morning and you are driving to work, hoping you'll make it there on time. Another driver cuts you off in traffic, and later you arrive at work and you're frustrated. Before you realize it, you've slammed your office door. Why? I'll let you answer that question. Hi, I'm Lauren Alexander, and today I'm going to share with you some things about emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence, or EQ, can be described as the ability to perceive, control, and evaluate one's emotions. Did you know that having a healthy EQ is known to enhance your self-control? Having self-control with your emotions has a big impact on your overall health, your relationships with others, and your spiritual health as well. So let's go over the 5 components of EQ that Dr. Neil Nedley discusses. The first one is self-awareness, knowing your emotions, what the emotion is, and why you're experiencing it. And if the why is just because someone cut you off in traffic, then you are not understanding your emotions. It's your thoughts that influenced your feeling to get mad in this case when you got cut off. You're mad not because you got cut off in traffic, but because of your negative thought associated with it. It wasn't the event that made you mad, it was your thoughts. Most people point to the outside as to why they're having emotions that they're having. But the reality is that each of us has the ability to change our thoughts into what is accurate, healthful, and positive. So a healthier way to deal with getting cut off in traffic is to be grateful that you're still safe and your car too. Number 2 is self-control. Means managing your emotions. People with low EQ are managed by their emotions. People with high EQ have the ability to manage them. They still have emotions just like everybody else, but they're managing the emotions. Number 3, empathy. Recognizing other people's emotions. Number 4, social intelligence. Managing relationships with others. An emotionally intelligent person has healthy relationships and the ability to manage those relationships. And number 5, but not least, is motivation. This means that there is motivation to get goals accomplished. Some people have a very high IQ, but they do poorly in school. The problem is not necessarily their brain, but the problem could be that their motivation is low. It's because they lack the motivation. A person with high emotional intelligence can excel in school because of the motivation to achieve their goals. Dr. Neil Nedley discusses the 13 signs related to a healthy EQ. And number 1, you are curious about people you do not know. Number 2, you have accurate knowledge of your own strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, you're able to focus easily without getting distracted. Number 4, when you are upset, you know exactly why. Number 5, you can get along with most people. Not all, but most people. Number 6, you care deeply about being a good moral person. Number 7, you take time to slow down and to help others. Number 8, you're good at reading other people's emotions and their facial expressions. Number 9, you become a better judge of character. Number 10, accuracy in thought is very important to you. Number 11, you are self-motivated. Number 12, you know when to say no, even though you do help others. And 13, if you fall or lapse, you take responsibility and get right back up again. So, to have a better self-control and a healthy EQ, we need to first look at the thoughts. Our thoughts affect our emotions, and it's important to realize that we are responsible for what thoughts we think about, and it's to our advantage to tell ourselves the truth. Proverbs 4:23 states, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." This means we are to guard or protect our minds from being the storehouse of crooked thoughts. Crooked thoughts are inaccurate thoughts. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink"? Well, you may be tempted to think inaccurate thoughts, but you can choose not to entertain them in your mind. Solomon here in Proverbs 4:23 is referring to the fact that the emotions come from the heart, or in this context, the mind, and it's important to monitor them for a healthy mind. So to recap, our emotions are largely controlled by, number one, evaluation of events. Our evaluation of events. Number two, the way we think about problems. Going back to the scenario when you're cut off in traffic, how you evaluate the situation in the car will affect the rest of your day. You can dwell in the inconvenience and allow anger to fester toward the other driver, or you can say, well, thank the Lord, I'm still in one piece, and even though it was not a pleasant experience, it's over, and I'm going to forgive that person for their mistake. Perhaps they were on their way to the hospital, and it could have been an emergency situation, or maybe they didn't even realize they cut you off. Your feelings result from the messages you give yourself, and your behaviors will also powerfully affect your emotions. Friends, I hope this information helped you to gain a clearer understanding of emotional intelligence. Start analyzing your thoughts, and don't just go into automatic mode. Stay tuned in future videos for the most important factor influencing emotional intelligence. It's very fascinating. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You will certainly be blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.